Ajodhya, Rami Reddy, please.
For giving me the opportunity to speak on this mineral mines and minerals development and regulation.
हाउस ऑर्डर में चाहिए.
2020.
You know the rules. Point of order के लिए हाउस ऑर्डर में चाहिए.
And our leader YS Jagan, we support this bill. Sir, the objective of this bill amends the Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Act 1957, which regulates the mining sector. The features of this bill, as you know, that it allows the previously prohibited activities such as pitting, trenching, drilling, and subsurface excavation. It introduces an exploration license, which will authorize either reconnaissance or prospecting or both activities for 29 minerals specified in the 7th schedule. These include gold, silver, copper, cobalt, nickel, lead, potash, and rock phosphate. These also include 6 minerals classified as atomic minerals under the Act: beryl and beryllium, lithium, niobium, titanium, tantalum, zirconium. The bill classifies them as atomic minerals. Under the Act, auction of these concessions is undertaken by the state government, except in certain specified cases. The bill adds that auction for composite license and mining lease is for specified critical and strategic minerals will be conducted by the central government. These minerals will include lithium, cobalt, nickel, potash, tin, rock phosphate, and potash. However, concessions will still be granted by the state government. The positives of this bill allows for larger participation of the private sector, especially for the sought after lithium. As the bill brings in lithium out from the list of recursive atomic minerals, which require mining grants from the center, it will allow for greater utilization of the mineral, especially in view of the recent lithium reserves discovered in India. Lithium is also a critical mineral used extensively for making batteries for electric vehicles and will aid in our transition to greener technology. Removal clearances. The proposed amendments also remove the encumbrance like forest clearances for mine prospecting operations, making it easier for private firms to participate in the exploration of country's mineral resources. Expedition of the auctions. The reform proposals in the bill include allowing states to grant composite mineral licenses without having to get approval from the state and center. This will enable state governments to put up blocks for auction at a faster pace. It will also raise and fix mineral-wise maximum area limits for mineral concessions to provide larger and more economic mines to investors. There are few things around Andhra Pradesh which we really wanted to bring to your kind notice, sir. Iron ore for YSR Steel Corporation Limited. This is the commitment made by the Government of India under the Reorganization Act. The YSR Steel Corporation Limited was established by the state of Andhra Pradesh with the goal of building and running a new steel factory in Kadapa area. The facility, which would produce high-grade steel products, is planned to have an annual capacity of 3 million tons. The steel plant's main goal is to provide the people of the Rayalaseema area with long-term employment and livelihood prospects. According to the projections, at least 28,000 local households will benefit from this. Additionally, it is also anticipated that the construction of the steel factory and the expansion of related sectors would drastically alter the environment of the drought-affected region of Rayalaseema, bringing its much needed benefits to the area. However, the steel plant requires iron ore, which was promised under AP Reorganization Act 2004 for the steel plant initiative. Therefore, I would ask Centre to keep its words, since the project will have a good effect on the area. Reservation of the second point, sir, I want to bring to your notice. Reservation of beach and mineral area in favor of APMDC, AP Mineral Development Corporation. With the second longest coastline in India, Andhra Pradesh has a lot of potential for mining minerals found in beach sand, including uranium and thorium. The state administration has requested that AP Mineral Development Corporation be granted exclusive use of 16 beach sand minerals bearing regions totaling to 16,604 hectares. However, approval from the Department of Atomic Energy is still waiting for 14 mineral bearing regions. I ask that the Department of Atomic Energy be given the required instructions so that these 14 BSM bearing regions may be reserved in favor of AP Mineral Development Corporation. In order to use these minerals for the benefit of the country, the state government wants to create an integrated beach sand mineral project with downstream units for value-added goods to help with the construction of integrated beach sand mineral project and utilize the otherwise underutilized minerals. A request has been filed to the Ministry of Mines to relax the area to limit and permit. The limits are permitted under Rule 6(1) of Mines and Minerals Development Act 1957. I request the Ministry to take up this earliest. With all these recommendations and also the assurances that we need from Government of India, I urge the Centre to resolve the issues, and with this I support the bill. Thank you, sir.
Dr. M. Thambi Durai. Dr. M. Thambi Durai.